Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and this is Sweet Benji. And today we have a love wins practice for you. This is for those days when you're feeling down or you're feeling kind of drab, or maybe you're in struggle city, but deep down inside you know that you are fabulous. You know that you are love, and you just need to move and breathe it out with a friend. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alrighty, let's begin in a seat. So come on down to the ground, take your time getting there. You can sit up on a little something if you're feeling it, if you have a blanket with you. And let's drop in together. Just sit up nice and tall, whatever you're coming to this practice with. Bring it, it's welcome. I love you. And that's really what this practice is all about. Reconnecting, tapping back into our powerful source of love. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. If that feels uncomfortable or unsafe for whatever reason, I like to just take my focus down gently past my nose, just kind of soften my peripheral vision. So choose what's right for you today. And we just want to begin to guide our attention inward. And so shutting down the eyelids a little bit helps. See if you can sit up a little bit taller here. And as you're ready, take a deep breath in. And a slow exhale to release. Again, big breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose or mouth. Listen to your body here. Inhale in deeply. And exhale completely. Now drop your chin to your chest and continue to breathe in and out slowly, mindfully, with awareness. And we'll start to add the layer of checking in with the neck and the shoulders. So keep breathing and start to move the neck slowly round and round. I like to think of drawing a circle with my nose. Nice and slow. And then take it in the other direction again, maybe drawing a circle with your nose. Just kind of keeps it integrated for me instead of kind of just rolling my head around and potentially hurting my neck. I like to use the nose as a guide. It's kind of a good lesson in life. Just kidding. Okay, bring the head back to center. Think about aligning your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis, your center. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, draw the shoulders down, way down away from the ears. Capture just a moment of stillness to notice how you're feeling. Just feel yourself in this moment. Again, whatever you're coming to the mat to today is great. It's welcome. And you know, I just want to remind all of us in these moments, we can be honest about how we're feeling and where we're struggling, but you can also be honest about where you're feeling good. And if you're coming to the mat feeling fabulous, or things like that can also be celebrated in these types of practices, in my opinion, every time we show up for practice. It doesn't always have to be when we are in sorrow. Remembering to to honor and love and celebrate our wins and our uniqueness. Cool. Bat the eyelashes open. Let's take it forward onto all fours. Move slow, move like you love yourself is what I always like to say. So we kind of jerk ourselves around, you know, just think about even getting in and out of the car or in and out of the subway. We're kind of always moving and grooving. On the mat, you can practice moving in different ways, ways that feel good, and remembering that how we move matters. So as you come into all fours, we're gonna do a little creative version of spinal flexion today. Many of us know the structure of cat-cow, so you can use that as a starting point, but then start to just move the body in a way that feels good. Hi Benji, bye Benji. If the feet are tight, for example, you can lean back, hips to heels. If the shoulders are tight, you can start to bump the hips left to right, moving the shoulders. Maybe some circles with the rib cage would feel awesome today. And then as you're moving through this creative spinal flexion, see if you can synchronize with your breath. Think about your breath being not just this thing that's going to calm you down and make you do yoga better. But for today, just for fun, think of the breath as your heart's song. And if you're like, okay, Adrienne, I get it, that's fine. But just listen to the sound of your breath. See if you can make an audible sound. Think of this as your spirit or your essence that you're connecting to. And so when we think about marrying that to the movement, things get more interesting, at least for me. They get a little juicier. All right. Peel the hips up and keep this little dance going, this exploration, this little experiment as you breathe and move. Take it up to downward facing dog. Just keep it going. Pedal out the knees. Stretch through the legs. Relax your neck. And press into your knuckles. Lovely. Now slowly lower back to the knees. Bring the toes together, knees wide, and send the hips back for extended child's pose. Melt your heart down, forehead towards the mat. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, lots of love out. Beautiful. Press into the tops of the feet. Move from center. So gather your abs up towards the spine. And from there, move all the way forward. You're going to interlace the fingertips. Walk the knees underneath the hips. And we're coming into a forearm plank. What? So press into your elbows. Reach through the heels. Gather up those abs and lengthen the crown of the head forward. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. If you took a break, no worries. Come back for this last cycle of breath. Let's do it together. We're stronger than we think. Inhale in and exhale out. Lovely. Lower the knees here. Puppy's pose. Press into the palms. So release the grip. Press into the palms. Walk the knees back. Tailbone up towards the sky. And we melt the heart deeply. Big shoulder opener here. Big heart opener. Stretching the front body. It's like a long puppy belly here is what you can imagine. And then take a deep breath in. Use your exhale to slowly slide through onto your belly. Hips press into the earth and we come into Sphinx pose. Breathe. So there's like a sophistication to this posture that I love. You press into the hips, press into the tops of the feet. You anchor your shoulder blades together and down the back body and then find length. Essentially, this is spinal extension. So you want to find length in the cervical spine, so lengthen through the crown of the head. And then you can bring a little attitude, a little love, a little sass to this gesture and do it slow. So dig into your elbows, inhale in, look forward. Exhale, slow turn to look past your right shoulder. Feel that deep stretch from your left temple, left jaw, all the way down to your left elbow, left hip. It's all connected, and then come back to center. Hold on to your focus and slow and steady. Take it to the other side. Nice. Bring it all the way back. Release the head. Drag the palms underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Press all the way up to plank. And then send it to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, shift it forward. You're going to step it all the way up and pivot on the back foot. From here, we're going to rise up for warrior two. So you're going to open up the arms, right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Just take a second to find your footing. Bend that front knee deeply. Pull the pinkies back and lengthen through the crown of the head. Neck nice and long. Then keep that front knee bent, reverse warrior. Right fingertips reach up and over. And we lengthen through the side body. Keep the bent knee. Engage the left inner thigh. Now have fun with this move. Cartwheel it all the way back to your lunge. Plant the palms, step it back, plank. Slowly lower to your belly. Inhale for a cobra. Exhale to release. Press up to plank here. Quietly whisper to yourself, I am strong, I am strong. And then send the hips up high and back. Once again, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next breath in, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shift it forward, and then step it all the way up. Pivot on the back foot, and we rise up, warrior two. Take your time, no rush. Now find your footing. So once you find your footing, your foundation, you start building from the ground up, right? We all know this, and our physical practice gives us a chance to really embody that and remember that in our bodies. Front knee stays bent. Here we go. Big gesture up and over. Left fingertips reaching back. Engage the right inner thigh for a little support. Breathe. Reach, 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 and then cartwheel it all the way back down. Take up space. Come back to your lunge. Awesome. Step the left foot back here. Breathe in. Breathe out as you slowly lower to the ground. On your next breath in, rise up, cobra. And exhale, soften and release. Curl the toes under, drag the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up to plank. Again, quietly whisper to yourself, I am strong. I am strong. Hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Listen carefully. Exhale, right knee comes all the way up and through for a one-legged pigeon. Press into the top of the back foot. Tent the palms. So you're going to lift the palms, press into the fingertips. Inhale, lift up. Find length through the crown. Breathe in. Stay here. Draw the shoulder blades together. Breathe out. Breathe in. On the exhale, you can come to the forearms if you like, or maybe you stay upright today. Couple breaths here. And then slowly bring the hands to the mat. We'll gently press back up to three-legged dog. Nice. Then lower the right foot, right heel to the ground, and inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, take it all the way forward for your one-legged pigeon. Take a look back at that right foot and really press the top of that right foot into the ground. Try to get your toes, ankles, and shin all in one line so it's not curving. And then we press up. We find the lift of the heart here. So there's tightness in the hips. There's a lot going on down there. And yet from there, we listen and slowly maintain this awareness up through the midline, through our heart space. Take a deep breath in. And then keep that listening going as you soften and surrender, maybe bringing the forearms to the earth. Couple of cycles of breath here. And then bringing the hands slowly back to the mat and returning to that three-legged dog as you inhale in. As you exhale, lower the left leg to the ground. And we're going to come to the knees, allow them to gently kiss the mat. And we're going to swing the legs to one side, any side, and slowly come to lie on our backs. When you get there, hug your knees into the chest and give yourself a little massage. You can soften your gaze here or close your eyes. Nice. Then extend the left leg long and hug the right knee into the chest. Breathe in. As you exhale, take a twist. Right knee over to the left, opening up through your right arm, your right wing, your right armpit chest. And then slowly melt it back to center. Bring the left knee in, extend the right leg out. Inhale in, exhale, take your left knee over to the right, open up through your left wing, your left arm, feel that stretch through the pec. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. And slowly bring it back to center. Allow the feet to come as wide as your yoga mat here. If you have a blanket and you want to use it here as a pillow, you could. We'll allow the knees to come together and we'll allow the hands to gently rest on the belly. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and feel the warmth of your hands here on your center. Draw your attention to this loving awareness, this opportunity for loving awareness. And just be with this feeling, whatever it is for you, of loving awareness. And you can stay with that, or there's an invitation to send that loving awareness to others. Other people practicing this video. Someone who's in need of a friend right now. Those who are working hard to show up for others. And one way that I like to do this that just feels really actionable on the mat is to think about inhaling love in and exhaling love out. So it's a give and take. Inhale love in. And exhale, love out. And one more time, inhale lots of love in. And exhale lots of love out. Walk the feet together. You can extend one leg and then the other. If it feels good, take the arms all the way up and overhead for a nice full body stretch. And we'll bring the palms together, thumbs to third eye. That's to that seat of intuition. We like to think about this point as like our inner knowing. You know, your intuition. It's like your gut instinct, your feeling. Trust it. I send lots of love to you. And thank you so much for sharing your time and valuable energy with me. Hope to see you again soon. Let's take one last sip of breath in together. And exhale to close the practice. Take good care.